welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a room tour of my room. There's obviously some stuff around on certain walls that you guys can't see at the moment, but I thought I'd give a little in-depth video of what's on my shelves, some of the prints, some of the things that I like on my shelves, and just kind of give you guys a little look-see around my room. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with these two prints that are in frame above my headboard. This one over here is a Oshi no Ko print by lilycli. They had a gold foil print of this one, but I just ended up getting the regular one. I love it regardless, it's so cool, and it actually fit in a frame. We will get to that later. But this one also is a Forger Family gold foil print. It is by toasterkiwi. I thought this was so cool. I have another print from, actually two other prints from toasterkiwi, but I thought this one was beautiful and it fit in the frame and it looked fantastic. So I need to figure out what print I'm gonna put in the middle of my headboard, but this wall is a hit or miss because there's so many studs and electricals over here, so we're gonna figure that out. But if we turn around, up here are some really cute Love and Deep Space prints of the love interest as kids. I thought they were so adorable. You guys have no idea. I originally left with Rafayel, but then the next day I was like, oh no, I have to go get the rest of them. So they were so cute, and I thought this was the perfect place to put them, seeing as their size and the size of this little area of my wall. I thought this was perfect. So unfortunately, I do not remember the artist who made them, but I give credit where credit is due. These are fantastic. And then moving along from this wall, we might as well just go onto my print wall still that I'm still making. I don't want this to become a gooner wall because I bought so many Love and Deep Space prints at Anime Expo, but literally I'm not ashamed if I put all my Love and Deep Space prints up here. Not ashamed one bit. I am gonna go ahead and apologize in advance. I don't remember all the artists who made these. I will try my best to find them and maybe put them in the comments, but I do know some. So definitely these two right here of Sylus and Rafayel are also by toasterkiwi. I thought these were fantastic, so when they put out more of the Love and Deep Space prints, I will most certainly be purchasing them. Like, you guys, they're so pretty. I should have gotten the rest of them, but alas, it's okay. I also have more of the love interest, but from different artists. But then we move up here to this awesome Apothecary Diaries print. Again, I will add the artist in the video or down below in the comments or in the description. But here is a cool print of Maomao and Jinshi. I loved it because it was like a magazine. I just thought it was so cool. And I don't know if you guys can read that, but it says for palace gossip use only, not approved by the ministry. Like, hello, that is so cute. That is so cute. So definitely that one had to go up on the wall. And I also have another Apothecary Diaries print. This one is beautiful. If you guys can already see from the reflection, it is a gold foil print of Maomao and Jinshi. My friend actually purchased a gold foil Maomao. Again, we'll figure out the artist, but this one was so beautiful, it had to go up on the wall. And then moving down, we have these two little prints right here of Asuka and Rei. I love Neon Genesis Evangelion, so these two had to go with me. I didn't want to get the huge size prints of them, so I ended up getting the little ones. But these are so cute, and they fit right there perfectly. They fit perfect right there, so those are amazing. Moving upwards, we have a little loom print. The Shugo Chara one also up there is done by the artist who did the Maomao and Jinshi print up at the top, right over there. I'm a Shugo Chara girly, so this one had to go with me. This one was so cute. And who's excited about the new re-release of Shugo Chara manga? I am. I know I am. This is also a Caleb print by an artist I will put down below, but this one was so nice. So very nice. And then we move to this side. Now the Dan one, that one actually was a poster that was given for the Dan panel at Anime Expo, so I obviously had to put it up on the wall. I watched episode 1 of season 2
Oh my gosh, you guys, it is gonna be so good. I am so excited. I'm also a little bit caught up in the manga, so I do know what's gonna happen maybe like the next episode, but I don't know the pacing. Anyways, I was super excited, so definitely excited to continue to watch season 2. And the last print is this Ranma 1/2 print. Again, I totally forgot the artist, apologies. But this one was so cool. I love Ranma, so this definitely had to go with me and come home with me. So here is my print wall. Sorry, I kind of got out of breath there, but so far, so good. There are more prints to come that are gonna be fulfilling the bottom part of the wall, but for right now, I like where we're at so far. So I'm actually gonna loop over here to this shelves because these shelves over here are kind of where everything all goes into play, and the feng shui, if you will, goes in order when you start from this shelf. So this shelf right here is my first ever bookshelf that I purchased, and this is primarily all my One Piece shelf. It has got all the volumes from all 4 box sets, as well as the individuals of 100, I think. Yeah, to 107. 107 is what I have. I do need to purchase 108 and 109. I do have the light novels of Ace, the Wanted stories, and another extra volume 1. But I love this shelf. This One Piece is just so near and dear to my heart. My friend got me into it last year and I instantly fell in love. I instantly fell in love with it. Like, it's such a good show. And if you've not watched it, give it a try. Everyone's gonna convince you, but give it a try. Even though it's intimidating and it's such a long series, stick in for the long haul because it is so worth it. But then up here, we also have some of the Mighty Jax blind boxes. I believe I have everyone. I'm almost positive I do. There are the secrets from this series, the Chopper and the Nami. I also have the Nightlight blind boxes. I don't remember who made them. The only one I need is Usopp, so if anyone's got a link to where we can buy Usopp, please let me know because I need to complete this. But yeah, so this is just kind of my little One Piece shelf. These little One Piece coasters over here. I got them as a gift. They were from Etsy. Once I figure out who they were made by, I will definitely leave it in the description below. And then up here is a little tact from the Symphony event that happened last year. Let's ignore the dust. I feel like I can see it up there, so just don't even look at it. But the Symphony event last year was so good. It was my first ever like symphony for an anime, and it did not disappoint. It was so good. But I love this shelf. Like, it is just so pleasing to the eye to look at, and definitely will be adding more to it. Down there are just the box sets, the boxes that they came in. There's also some One Piece TCG in there, but I don't really know where to display that, so that's where it is for right now. But that is the One Piece shelf, and if we direct over right to the side, we have all the rest of my manga in as much of an alphabetical order as I can get it into. So we go all the way down. There it is. And then I just have my little trinkets up there. There is another Love and Deep Space print. I do have the artist. I will put the artist in the video. I just don't want to butcher the name, but they made this fantastic print of Sylus, and I want to get more of them. But if you also are seeing, here is a figure that I got from Anime Expo of Special Week. Who is into Uma Musume Pretty Derby? I am. Speaking of which, Uma Musume Pretty Derby, I also purchased a standee as Special Week, and at the Cygames booth, they gave out little blind bags of little pins, and I got Togaiteo. Super cool. But then here are the rest of the manga that I have over here. There is a little Apothecary Diaries charm of Maomao, who I cosplayed. I thought it was so cute. I forgot again. I'm so sorry that I forgot the artist of who made these, but the artist's mother, I believe, was at her booth, or at her little, at her booth, if you will. And I guess she realized that I was cosplaying as Maomao, this exact outfit. She goes, "Oh, you cosplaying as her? That's so cute." I was like, "Aw." So whoever you are who made this amazing little keychain, oh my gosh. Let me put her up. Anyways, it's like two-sided, so you have Mad Maomao and Happy Maomao. So put her right there just right now, but thank you for saying that my cosplay looked nice. But then here's just all of my conjumble of my shelves. There's no particular order, but these are just, I tried to alphabetize them as much as I could. Definitely there's going to be more books to come on this shelf, but we're filling it up with manga and trinkets and all of that galore. So if we kind of direct our attention to the middle of the room, these are my Studio Ghibli vinyls. This is also an art book I purchased at Anime Expo. It is of Meguru Hinohara's illustration book with the kings themselves from Secret XXX Therapy Game and The Dragon's Betrothed. You can buy this at Kinokuniya. That's where I bought it, at the Kinokuniya booth. But here are my Studio Ghibli vinyls. I also have some more. I love Wham. Don't disrespect Wham. I love Wham. So there are some vinyls others than there. There's Barry Manilow and some Studio Ghibli ones over there. But these are the main three that I have displayed on these shelves. And then just for some reason, I ended up putting the Anime Expo playmat right here. Why? I don't know. I didn't really need a playmat anyways, but I was just like, this is merch from Anime Expo. It's my first one. Let me just grab it and go. So there's where the playmat is gonna go for the time being. It's actually really cool. I really like the artwork of it. And then there's Peach Pit right there on the little star. So cute. So then there are the three little vinyls and the art book displayed there. And once we move over here, this is the last shelf in my room. There's definitely more room and more space to come for books and figures and art books and all that such. So but up here we have three art books. The first one is the Marmalade Boy art book. I'm a 90s shoujo girly through and through, so Marmalade Boy art book definitely had to go in the collection. So I love displaying it up here. It is super, super pretty, and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. The next one is the Apothecary Diaries art book that I purchased this weekend at the Crunchyroll booth at Anime Expo. I got it for a really good deal. It was like 20 bucks. I was like, dang. And it's hardcover too, so it looks so beautiful up here. And then the last art book that I have displayed is the free Dive to the Future keyframes. This is from season 3. I love free. We will not take any sort of free Iwatobi Swim Club slander in this household, so I love having it here. It is such a good book. So I love these three little art books that I have displayed up here. And then right here is a Shugo Chara charm, acrylic charm that I got at Anime Expo. And then I also purchased this Zoro little charm thing. I don't even know how to call it. Keychain. Got that from Etsy. It's double-sided. But yeah, I love it having it up there. And then right here is the rest of the manga that I have. I have this Hatsune Miku noodle stopper that I got in Little Tokyo. And then here is a Frigate Flower Blooms with Dignity acrylic charm. And that is the books up here. Guys, also let's talk about it really for like 2 seconds. I am so sad that the Frigate Flower is now been pushed to September 7th of its release date when it was supposed to be released in July. You guys, that bummed me out so bad. But it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be fantastic nonetheless. Down, this is the last bit of manga that I have on my shelf. We have Yakuza's Fiancé and the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. I wish they would get the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting out of hiatus. Come on, come on. I need to finish it. I've already watched the whole anime. I want to finish the manga. So definitely hoping that they finish that sooner rather than later. But then right here are my light novels, volume 1 through 3 of the Apothecary Diaries, Case File Compendium, Heaven Official Blessing, and Lout of Count's Family. Then over here we have this beautiful Maomao figure that I cosplayed as over Anime Expo weekend, so she definitely had to go home with me. Then there are my two Labubus who will never see the light of day and leave this shelf because I'm scared someone's gonna nap them, but there they are. They're so cute. I love them. And then moving down is my Love and Deep Space shelf that I now have accumulated and created. These three little office prints were made by the artist Made by Bing.
I cannot wait to get the rest of them when they come out on their store, because those are high quality paper. Like, those are beautiful. They're so nice, and they're gold foil. Shut up. Anyways, there is another print of Sylus right there. This is made by the same artist who made that Sylus print up on my other shelf. I will add their name in the description. And then I also have a little Rafayel charm here, and then also a Sylus charm right over here. Very, very cute. And then the sash and these Polaroids, as well as this fan, came with the official merchandise from the booth that they had at Anime Expo. So I have them in my possession. I'm so happy that I have them. And yeah, how we're gonna display them, I actually like how it is, so I'm probably gonna leave it without, you know, in all honesty, I'm probably gonna leave it how it is. I'd love to display little postcards somehow, but for right now, this is what our Love and Deep Space shelf is gonna look like. Then lastly, down under here is just a Hatsune Miku bunny figure. It'll probably get moved at some point when other things come around, but for right now, this is where we have it, and she's just gonna stay there. She's just gonna be a little baddie on this shelf alone, but it's okay. And yeah, here is my room tour. So sorry if I got out of breath in this video. There was just a lot to cover with a lot of the stuff that I have, but let me know if you guys ever want a in-depth tutorial on the shelves or certain books or certain items that you want to look at. But this is my room. I'm so happy with it. I love how it's turning out so far, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I would love if you would like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.